All right, so as many of you know, on Saturday, we basically got a brand new secret fish, being the Moby. Now, to everybody's knowledge, this was pretty much the only secret fish that was added on Saturday, and honestly, for the most part, that was what everybody's attention was sort of locked onto. Fast forward a couple of hours later, and a hotfix was pushed out, which they went ahead and obviously posted inside of the Discord server a full list of everything that was fixed. To give you guys a little bit more context, here we are inside of the Fish Discord server, specifically the channel called Updates. If you notice, right up here at 8:02 a.m., they went ahead and posted all of the information for specifically the update, and then right underneath, about 3 minutes later, we got a full list of every single one of the fixes that were done. Obviously, fast forward some time, we were actually live during this, and there was kind of like a lot of issues going on. For starters, trading wasn't working. The blessed song enchant was pretty much terrible, being at 10% instead of what it is now, which is 50%. But there was sort of something in this little patch note right down here posted by Nick that everyone, including myself, sort of overlooked. And that is what it says right here, that it says fixed Palo whatever that is, and Baby Pond Emperor being unobtainable. I'm gonna be honest, when I read this, I was extremely confused. I was like, Baby Pond Emperor? Why have I never heard of this fish before? So obviously my first thought process was to go ahead and check out the ocean bestiary, because I do remember that some of you guys were mentioning about a new mythical fish being added inside of here, and I didn't see anything changed at all. I mean, I was like, man, it's obviously not here because I've already 100% complete ocean. Then I sort of checked every single one of the other bestiaries, and that's when I really started to get super confused because I had every single one of them 100%, so it didn't exactly make any sense to me. So of course, at this point, I was like, well, technically speaking, there's only one rarity of fish that you can still have 100% and it not be shown inside of the bestiary, being a secret fish. That's a little irrelevant, but the first fish that was listed in there is actually from the ancient archives, being this one right here. Nothing really too special. I've already gone ahead and obtained this, so just figured I'd throw this in there just because it was mentioned in that little portion. The one that I'm talking about is located here inside of Snowcap, and it is a brand new secret fish for this area called the Baby Pond Emperor. This little guy is literally microscopic. I think I still have it in my inventory, but if you look here, preferred bait is squid, weather is clear, season is winter. And if you notice at the bottom, it just says it's a mini pond emperor. I mean, look at this little guy. He's literally microscopic, bro. So I figured in today's video, we go ahead and try and catch another one. I want to have a general idea, just in a kind of like a little time lapse, very similar to like what we do with all of our tests, to sort of get a general idea on how long it'll exactly take you guys, even though obviously it's going to be different for everyone. But on top of that, I also want to show you guys how to actually obtain this, because you got to go to a specific area to fish for it. So let's go ahead and continue climbing up here, because we need to basically make it to the pond that's all the way at the very top. So here we go. We've arrived to the upper snow cap. Right up here to the right hand side, you will find this little pond here, and this is basically going to be your stop for quite some time now. Also, you'll notice that we transitioned over here to the Fishopedia, and it's mainly because I want to give like kind of the biggest thanks to them, because I did forget to mention within my little story that I did come over here and sort of cycle through every single one of the areas just to see where this Baby Pond Emperor was, and I finally found it inside of Snowcap. So I'm really glad that they keep this list up to date, at least as soon as things are available. Now, besides us going ahead and actually catching this, I also want to turn it into a shiny sparkling version so I can see what kind of changes are made here, maybe potentially get a giant version, and just sort of give you guys a quick little look on what to expect here, because I do know that the few people that actually are aware of this, they've been pretty much chasing after it because they think that it's actually really cute. Which, I mean, I kind of agree. So as I mentioned before, the preferred bait here is going to be squid, so that is exactly what we're going to be focusing on using. On top of that, unlike what we normally do around here, I am going to be using an Aurora because I need as much luck as I can, and realistically, if you guys are going after a secret, you're more than likely also depending a lot on luck, so you will be probably popping an Aurora. So I already sort of want to get started here, but I guess to give you guys a little bit more context on what exactly we'll be using, I am still using the Blessed Song enchant here, so actually that's kind of convenient. We got the Pond Emperor, just not the Baby Pond Emperor. But yeah, I decided to keep the Blessed Song enchant just mainly because, for one, it's fairly difficult to get, and two, because it's just going to make the process a lot quicker anyways. But either way, man, we're probably going to be here for quite some time, so let's just go ahead and get comfortable, enjoy the time lapse. I'll try my best to sort of keep track of time here to see how long exactly it takes. As of the time that I'm recording this video, it is 2:58 a.m. for me, so let's see when I go ahead and finally catch this. Okay, guys, I'm literally not kidding. That took 2 minutes. It literally took 2 minutes to go ahead and catch it. Baby Pond Emperor 1.1 kg. That was a lot easier than I expected. I don't even have Merlin luck activated. All right, so I wanted to have a general idea on how exactly I caught it so quickly. So I wanted to give you guys exact numbers, and for that reason, I came to the Fishipedia and we use the chances calculator. Inside of here, you can go ahead and pretty much change like a bunch of parameters to where it'll go ahead and spit out exactly what chances you have to be able to get it. And I think I'm sort of understanding why I got it so quickly. For starters, it is currently winter season, which is what it prefers. So if you notice over here, it's actually a 1.07% chance to get it. I know that that seems a little like not common at all whatsoever, but if you go ahead and, for example, compare it to something like the Enchanted Relic or even the Exalted Relic at a 0.05% and a 0.29%, it's definitely a lot easier to obtain, that's for sure. If I was to switch this to something like, I don't know, Summer, it drops technically only a 0.01, so I don't really feel like the winter is really helping that much, not as much as at least I thought. I guess I just got like insanely lucky. I don't really know. 2 minutes is kind of insane. If I show you the time now, it's 3:04 a.m. for me, which of course I have been yapping for like the last 4 minutes. And on top of that, I also spent like a solid 2 minutes trying to put all the parameters correctly. So I guess the coolest part about this is that it's not really a super difficult secret to go ahead and get your hands on if you really wanted to. But now we also have ourselves another task, which is being able to get this bad boy, the shiny, sparkling, and maybe giant. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull off the giant. I'm going to be honest with you. I might be here for a couple hours if I try that. But one thing is for sure, I will absolutely go ahead and show you guys us getting our hands on it, which as a matter of fact, I always forget that I own the Game Pass. So I should be able to just appraise from anywhere that I am. Yeah, look at that. I will say though, I do kind of hate the fact that the pop-up sort of like overlaps. And I think that's the reason why I don't really ever do it here. But anyways, man, let's try and get this sparkling really quick. Okay, so I haven't gotten it shiny yet, but I did just get it giant. So I guess anything over a 4 kg is considered a giant because this one is a 4.2. Dude, this thing is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. So actually, after looking over here at the Fishipedia, 4.2 kg, which is exactly what I just got, is considered the max kg that you can get. I completely take that back. It says true max is 14.9. Now I'm just fully confused. Anyways, let's just fast forward to the point where I get the shiny. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the shiny Baby Pond Emperor, specifically at 4 kg. Does it do anything cool? Absolutely not. It does literally nothing. I'm clicking everywhere. Nothing happens specifically, but I'm going to be completely honest, it is not as cool as the regular version. I would much rather have it giant in its regular version. Either way, man, in the comment section, let me know if you guys have been able to get your hands on one of these. And also, let me know the biggest size that you've gotten, because I'm sort of curious if 14 kg is the highest that it can go to when you sort of like mix in enchants and stuff like that, because I find it extremely coincidental that I found the 4.2 kg, which is sort of technically labeled as the max. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember, we do daily fish content here. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate it. We just hit 420,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And on top of that, over the course of the weekend, we hit 50,000 members in my Discord server. So if you're interested in joining, link is in the description. It is discord.gg/carbonmeister. Come hang out with us. But with that being said, I will end this off right here. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.